What's up, YouTube Nation? Coming to you live from the TKO Boxing Digest Dungeon. My name is Lamar, aka the Back Abe Sanchez, and my partner in crime.
Hey, my name is D, aka the Black Al Bernstein, man. Shout out to Al Bernstein, man.
Shout out Al Bernstein,
and
man.
a special shout out to Ishe Smith, man, for being a human sacrifice, man.
Okay.
For Edison Laura, man.
Oh,
they
man.
made it. They've made the matchup, man. Edison Laura, Ishe. My bad, Sugar Ishe Smith, man.
Sugar. Does he deserve to have sugar?
Hell no, he doesn't deserve that. Man.
Hell no.
Man, but y'all, I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, to sacrifice his body for Edison Laura.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good showcase fight for him,
yeah,
man. You know
sure,
what I mean?
Man.
Shout out to Floyd Mayweather for not caring about his fighters, man.
Shout out Floyd Mayweather.
Shout out, man.
Yeah. All right, I want to give a shout out also to Manny Pacquiao. Got a big fight coming up, Chris Algier.
Yeah.
A lot of people are discounting the matchup. I think it's a dangerous fight, man.
I wouldn't say dangerous just because Floyd, I don't think that that Algier fought somebody with that type of speed and that type of power. I think he's gonna be more competitive in a dangerous fight, man.
You know, you can't question this guy's heart, man.
Yeah.
And at this point, I don't think Manny Pacquiao has that fire and desire to just go out and blaze somebody.
He might do, man, but like I don't think he's taking this fight serious because you know he's hooping now. You know, we got to talk about hooping one of these days. He's right? I heard, yeah, he's a street ball legend in the streets of Macau, Philippines, man.
I don't know about a street ball legend, man. I feel like those guys out there, just based on his name, they're guarding him and just let him just go by, man. Like,
quick story, man. Do you remember watching the 24/7 Pacquiao Hatton when Manny was hooping?
Okay.
Manny was hooping the Palace, and there was like 10 people above him with Tommy guns.
With Tommy guns, damn.
So I don't think anybody gonna want to do the offensive foul, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody gonna step up, man.
Yeah, for sure. It could be a sacrifice.
It could be a problem.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the matchup that's upcoming. Amir versus Devon Alexander.
Devon, you know what I mean? Alexander, Devon is a solid fighter, man.
Oh, you can't take anything away from this guy, man.
His resume is souped up. It's very underrated, man. Very underrated. Very underrated, and I think the way he doesn't get a lot of fans because he doesn't have the power. You know what I mean? And he doesn't really come with a flair like you see a lot of the better, well-known welterweights go. But to me, he's very talented. You know what I mean? He's very durable. Only fight I really seen him when he looked kind of bad was a Porter fight, but I never really seen him in a fight. I take that back in the Bradley fight, but Bradley's a pound for pound. Yeah.
So it's no shame in losing to Bradley. I mean, at one time you could look at Bradley and say he beat Marquez, he beat Manny Pacquiao, and he was on the verge of having one of the best resumes of this era.
Yeah,
man.
and you gotta really look at Bradley. He's probably got one of the best resumes of junior welterweight.
Yeah, arguably.
Yeah,
wins over Manny Pacquiao and Marquez. Huge,
and then you can't forget he did beat King Pete. He did beat Lamar Peterson, man.
Yeah, he did. Absolutely.
So you know what I mean, his 140 cleaned out the division before he went up there.
Yeah.
But and we gotta talk about my man. You know what I mean, King Kong, man.
King
Kong, man. This dude,
King.
Man, this
Glass Jaw Khan.
King Glass. Hey, man, Amir Khan, man.
Say what fastest hands in the business.
That's what I say. What you want to say, man. When he's on, he can put together a combination nobody else can really do.
Oh man, he's flashy.
Man. Has decent movement, man. Has really good technical boxing skills when you really get to use him, man. He just, you know what I mean.
You can't judge time and space.
And I think what's really hurt him though, man. I don't think he takes vitamin. I think he might be low iron, man. That's the reason why his chin ain't what it is, man. He takes some Flintstone vitamins, man.
No.
He needs to strengthen up his...
You know what, man?
Low iron, man. Low iron to do that to you, bro.
He got that Klitschko disease, man, that he had early in his career.
Yeah, man. Once they get hit, they gas out quick.
Their legs turn into noodles.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
funniest thing, man. You want to see something funny? See a 6'7" man look ridiculous. Look up Lamont Brewster versus Vladimir Klitschko 2004, man.
Yeah,
that was pretty bad. But look at this fight, man. Like Amir Khan knows what he got to do. He knows that this is his way to fight Mayweather. It just shows you how much clout Amir Khan still has for. He's fighting somebody who coming off a loss a year ago.
Okay,
a fight that should have been made a year ago.
Sure.
Who the guy lost. He's going to fight, and he still has a chance to fight Floyd. Think about that. How many times a situation where a guy you supposed to fight a year ago, that guy lose a lot of his luster.
Sure.
Has to take a tune-up fight, and now you find you again. And if you still beat this guy, you still get to have your place.
Yeah, right in place.
Right.
I mean, Khan has a huge following overseas, man.
Yeah,
you know, that's what boxing has come down to is popularity contests and how large your following, how much money you can bring to the table. And Khan, he's a polarizing figure.
Very polarizing.
I mean, he's dynamic in the ring. He has
and
a lot
out
of
the ring
personality.
too, man.
Yeah, he has that it factor. So
he definitely does, man. You know what I mean? He talks well. You know what I mean? He always wear nice tailored suits. You know what I mean? He does
he's
have
like a James Bond of boxing.
He really is. But in terms of inside of it, I think this is gonna be a tough matchup. I think
it's a dangerous fight. If he's trying to go into the Mayweather fight, it's a good fight to test him to see where he's at. But at this point, man, it's a dangerous fight, man. I mean, coming off of win over Luis Collazo that got lucky, man, in my opinion, with that matchup.
Yeah, it's a dangerous fight because Devon Alexander gonna come in with a lot of momentum. He's gonna come with a lot of edge.
I feel like he's gonna come in as a hungry fighter.
Hungry.
He knows that if he missed this particular bout,
this is over for him.
It's over, man.
He's back to St. Louis, man. Nobody wants to go to Missouri, man. Yeah, nobody. Man. I don't care. Don't tell anybody that you don't want to go to Missouri, man.
Just don't want nothing there for you.
There's nothing for you there, man.
But jail or the grave.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you're not a basketball or football player, you don't want to go there.
Yeah, I agree, man. So in this case, Devon has everything to gain.
Yeah, and nothing to lose. You're right. He has everything to gain and everything to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's gonna come in a desperate fighter. In my opinion, he's usually a boxer. He's not much of a puncher, but
not at all.
I feel like he's gonna come in aggressive and he's gonna test.
He'll test his chin, man.
Yeah, test his chin. And a lot of people say Devon doesn't have a lot of pumping, or a lot of KOs, a lot of popping his punch, but man, speed kills.
Speed kills, and that first punch may not hurt you, but that second, third, and fourth is gonna get you.
He's a decent combination puncher.
He knows decent combinations. He knows how to he's great with his timing on the throw punch off the clinch. He's great with counter punching.
He goes to the body.
He goes to the body really well. But but like me personally, I'm going with King Kong. I think King Kong's I think that with Virgil Hunter, he's gonna make him more refined. Whereas
Virgil Hunter is by far the worst trainer in boxing right now.
I think he's definitely overrated right now. There's no fighter he's made better. He
just has a great mouthpiece, man. He can talk.
Yeah, but I think because the fighters
he's a salesman.
He sells when he cares about his fighters. You know what I mean? And a lot of fighters
he will rub the back of your neck.
Yeah, you know what I mean. He'll let you cry on the shoulder.
Yeah, definitely, man. He's very passionate. Maybe he belongs in a different profession, but in my opinion, man, I'm gonna go with the controversial pick, the underdog. In my opinion, is Devon Alexander. I feel like he has that X factor in which he's gonna bring speed. He's gonna bring a lot of determination. You look at Khan's resume. He has some great wins over Zab Judah. You have
Paulie Malignaggi.
Can't deny that. He just recently beat Luis Collazo. But if you go to the other side and look at Devon, he's been in there with Bradley.
Threat has been detected.
He's been in there with you got Matisse, a big puncher,
and Maidana, which he destroyed. Might I add?
Yeah. Oh man, talk about destroyed. He made Madonna look like a amateur, man.
It's so crazy. People don't tell. But between 2011 and 2012. He might have one of the best stretches that nobody talked about.
Nobody talks about this guy.
This dude fought Timothy Bradley.
Okay.
He beat Matisse. Then he destroyed Madonna.
And Madonna,
3 consecutive fights.
If you've been under a shell somewhere in a cave, he just won 2 fights back to back before Mayweather. And who gets a rematch?
Yeah, who gets that? That is, and we can say that. You know what I mean? He wasn't Robert Garcia, but still, with those 3 names on your resume. It's very solid, man. But
very impressive.
But I just think that Khan hand speed is gonna get him. I think he's got a little bit more outside game than Devon.
Okay.
And I think that you can frustrate him. I think if Amir Khan can adjust his speeds a little bit, you know what I mean. Sometimes switch it up instead of doing all fastball, hit him a little off speed, hit him with different angles. I think he can frustrate him. Kind of
can he hurt him?
He can hurt him.
Okay.
Cause think about this. Porter had him hurt.
Man, Porter's a beast, man.
But
you don't push that guy in the inside, man.
And that's what. And I think
he's
that
a monster, man. That's what he did to Paul.
Yeah, and he's definitely a beast. But
does Khan want any part of Porter?
I think that
styles make matchups.
And to be honest with Khan, like I think that Khan, he's so banked upon his Mayweather fight that like think about this, man. This dude fought Lamont Peterson in his hometown, man.
He did. I give him that.
And then personally, he got robbed personally, man, on that fight. You know,
it was a competitive fight. He was on his back foot, man.
The points were taken, and I just feel that the Khan Dan with the confidence, I felt the Khan Dan could fight pretty much any welterweight then. And now he's letting Khan, the salesperson, take over Khan, the boxer. And when you do that, he's not maximizing his whole potential. So
okay.
So with saying that being said, I think that if Khan fight the way he did post Danny Garcia, because think about this, he was kicking Danny Garcia ass, man.
Oh, he was giving Danny all he could
you can hear Angel in the corner say, Danny, if you don't do nothing, I'm gonna throw in the towel.
Sure.
You can hear him visibly say that.
Yes, for sure.
He was saying that, so you know he got caught with a hellacious neck shot. And let's think about it, who really gets up from Danny's left hooks now?
That is true.
Who gets up with a flush left hook? So with that being said, I really think that Khan's skill set with his speed, I think that with Virgin Hunters kind of teach him to do more clinching and reset up with his punches, because sometimes he got so caught with his hand speed that he didn't reset, and as a result, he left himself vulnerable.
He definitely get caught between punches.
Yeah, he got caught between punches a lot. So I think that with that being worked on and him and his hand movement, I think he gets Devon Alexander, man.
Okay, let's be honest. Luis Collazo, I feel like is a shot one fighter.
Yeah, he really is.
He is shot one, but he got a good win over Victor Ortiz, which in my opinion,
come on, but Victor Ortiz, man,
he has no heart, man. He needs to just continue to surf and
he's a Hollywood. And
marathons, man.
And beating Expendables 4 if they ever made that, man.
Oh man, yeah, he's a B+ actor right about now.
Yeah.
He's a C-list actor.
Yeah,
a little better. What am I saying? C-list, D-list actor, man.
Yeah, I don't see him too many movies him doing it, but
yeah, but what I'm looking at, man, this is Khan's second fight at welterweight.
Second fight,
you got to take that in consideration, man.
But at the same time, he's a big junior welterweight.
But he's still unproven, man.
He's unproven, but at the same time, though, like I really think that with Devon, man, I think that he can get Devon, man. I think that Devon not having, don't get me wrong, Devon has enough pop to hurt him because that's Amir Khan. But I think that he's gonna move well, and I think he's gonna win with his changes, man.
If you go back and watch that Collazo fight, man. Collazo actually had that guy on his back foot.
Yeah, he did.
Collazo's not known as a power puncher, man.
And that's just Amir Khan. That what makes Amir Khan so exciting. Anybody can knock Amir Khan out, man. Anybody.
Yeah, it's a dangerous fight, man.
It's a real dangerous fight. Only thing about it though is Devon definitely have a better inside game.
Oh, no question.
So you know what I mean. He's gonna watch out between them clinches, coming out the clinches. Not getting hit with anything. You know what I mean. Not getting hit anything with short. Make sure he gets his distance well with him. But I think he eats a victory out, man.
He eats a victory. What are you thinking? Majority decision.
Majority decision, man.
Majority decision. I'm gonna go with Devon Alexander in this one. I feel like he's gonna pull the upset and set up a mega fight. I don't know if he's gonna get the Floyd fight. I mean, if Floyd really doesn't fight that many black fights, well, that's a controversial topic
to be honest, Devon said something about black fighters, but let's be real. Who was the guys that could have put seats in asses who were talented who he didn't fight? He fought Sugar Shane Mosley. Who's a bigger person? He fought Zab Judah. Name another black fighter that was gonna put asses in seats and was talented enough to fight. I can't think of another. Paul Williams probably the only one.
Paul Williams, you know what? At the time,
that's it.
You may be on to something.
Who else? Tell me another black. Whatever I want everybody to do, TKO boxing views. Please find me another black fighter in Floyd's era that he should have fought that would have been marketable as well as talent, a person with good talent. Please let me know.
Okay. I mean that would be a great discussion.
Yeah, I wonder. Let's have a discussion on that.
Okay. So that's our prediction, TKO fans. Go ahead and if you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button. Let's get some dialogue going. We'll love to comment, and talk boxing. That's what we do here. So signing out until next time.